So there's a lot of different used iPhones available in the used market. And you can buy them all over the place. Even Apple has a ton of certified refurbished iPhones out there. Amazon has their certified refurbished, store out there as well. And it looks to me that the iPhone 11 is going to be one of those devices that's probably going to be hitting the used shelves like crazy. And I genuinely would not be surprised if this iPhone coming into 2023 is probably going to be less than $200. I would definitely, reasonably say less than $300 easily all day. It's probably already there. Actually, it is already there. But for the iPhone 11, this is still a very capable phone with so much power. And I would probably argue that a used iPhone 11 in particular, you can't really buy them brand new anymore. Actually, you can, but a used iPhone 11, depending on the condition and everything, is almost the perfect iPhone when you consider the price tag, when you consider the capability, especially when you consider how long this phone still has left inside of it, hopefully, that this iPhone, if you get it for less than $200, probably like $250 to less than that, and that would be a solid price to pay for a device like this. Now, the build quality, the way it feels in the hand, and even the display, it's not that bad. It is an IPS panel. I wish it could have been OLED at the time, but when I compare the body, the way it feels, that exterior, it actually isn't too far off from the iPhone 14s. Now, the display of the iPhone 14 and the flat sides does give it a much better impression to me, but regardless, I still think the iPhone 11 is a very good feeling phone, and I will still say to this day, it isn't too far off from something like the newer iPhones. Now, you still have Face ID, it still works very, very well. You still have that dual camera setup on the back as well, which honestly still takes really decent photos. It isn't the best performing camera of all time, and there are definitely way better cameras out there for sure. Even the 12s are way better than this one, but I will still say 4K 60 on the front and the back. If you're taking Snapchat videos or Instagram videos or whatever, this is going to be a very good camera in my opinion. So it still holds up very, very well from that standpoint as well, which I think is really cool. Now, on top of that, you are still getting a lot of features built within iOS 16 as well. And if any of the past behavior that Apple's been doing kind of predicts the future, one thing they've been just constantly doing time and time again is that they've been giving the iPhone 10 and kind of the 10R, but the iPhone 10 and those iPhones way less features in iOS 16, but they've been giving the iPhones, 11, most of the features within this version of software. So that makes me feel very comfortable recommending this phone to people because it's going to be getting probably a majority of the features for the next several generation of iPhones. Now, on top of that, the RAM in this thing with 4 gigabytes of RAM, it's still a very good amount of RAM to have in a product. The performance you're going to be getting from this thing is going to be very good. The chipset inside of this thing is still very, very good as well. So all in all, I think this is still a very good quality and just a very capable phone. It isn't the most perfect phone out there, but I do think for the price tag, it is not a bad priced phone, and I do think Apple did a really good job when they created this device in the first place. So in terms of that kind of covers it up. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.